Good morning, everybody. It's Matt with the Feral Photographer. Last night I went out filming and I filmed using this cell phone. It's a Samsung S21 Ultra. And I noticed when I got home and I was reviewing some of the video that the quality of the video is not really on par to that with my Sony ZV-E10. That being said, I think it works pretty good and it helps for different things. I can now do video like this when I'm out and about. I can kind of vlog while I'm going down to um, film the cats at the colony. But I did notice once I started to zoom in the cats, the video quality looked like it dropped from 4K to like 1080. So I think most of the video that I'm going to shoot from now on is probably going to be using the Sony ZV-E10. I'll use this if I'm just filming myself walking and talking, going from that particular colony to a couple of the other feral hotspots in the neighborhood. There are a couple other kind of colonies, a few streets away. So I will be doing some filming there. Um, I'm still going to use the phone. I think, later in the evening at night, the video quality probably won't be as good using the phone. Somewhere down the road, I'm hoping to get a much better video lens for um, the Sony ZV-E10. Probably I'm looking at Sony's 70 to 350 millimeter. I know that the aperture doesn't go as wide on that particular lens, but the lens I'm using on the ZV-E10 right now is the kit lens, the 55 to 210, and I think the lowest the aperture goes on that is 3.5. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try and get the quality of the videos up more. I've been spending a lot of time looking at video editing and how to do it with what I have and what I have access to. I don't have money for software, and that's another thing. Years ago, I noticed you would buy a software program, and you would buy it or you'd order it, and you'd get it. You would install it on your computer, and it was yours. You'd get updates for a few years, but you actually owned the software. Now I'm noticing that everything is online. You have to rent it from them monthly, and that's right now. That's just not an expense that I can afford. So we'll look at some of the free programs that are available. Currently, I'm using one of the later versions of Windows Movie Maker. Um, I know that there are programs like Photo Director, Photo Editor, and Power Director, stuff like that. We'll look at that. Um, if anybody has any comments on the thumbnails, I just started using Thumbnail Maker and making thumbnails for my videos. If you guys think that the thumbnails are good, let me know. If you think maybe it was better to go back to the way I used to do it and just choose a thumbnail from the video clip, let me know that too. Because I mean, everything helps. So I'm looking for your guys' input too on how to provide better videos for my subscribers. So yeah, equipment is something that's a big issue. So hopefully in the next year or two, we'll see how things go. Maybe I can get a couple better lenses, and you know, I know the better quality glass will you know help improve the quality of the video. I'm also looking at probably shooting from tripods for a little bit more stable video. I've kind of looked at a lot of the different video clips that I've shot over the last year using a monopod and even handheld. And I'd like to see if I can get that stabilization a little steadier. So that's kind of the stuff that I've been working on. Not a lot of news. The sad thing is that the cat colony is kind of really dispersed. I think last night when I went down there, there was probably 7 cats hanging around. Um, and I went down late last night, hopefully trying to catch more cats out. But it appears that the majority of the colony has dispersed into the neighborhood. So I have seen a couple cats here and there on different streets now. Um, the other day I was on a street, a couple streets behind us, and I saw one of the old uh, tomcats from the colony. He's a tipped guy. He's TNR'd, and he was a couple streets over. I didn't have my camera on me, but I thought that was interesting. So they have dispersed. It was kind of easy just to go down there and have 30 cats in one place to be able to film. We're also getting into summer here, which means that the temperatures are going to start really going up. We're already at 100 degrees. So within the next week or two, we'll be at 107, 110. And that'll go all the way into probably the middle of August. So, unless I start getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and heading down there, it's going to really be difficult to catch a lot of cats out because it stays light later and the heat stays later. So there's not a whole lot of cat activity when it's really, really hot. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff this summer, like putting water out around the neighborhood to make sure down by the colony. I know the colony's got its own water source, but I'm going to be doing that too. So I'll film a little bit of that. And I've noticed in the last couple of days walking down the streets that people have put little plates of food out in their driveway, and there's little teeny dishes of water. So I mean, that's kind of heartening that people actually care. So I'll keep filming that stuff, keep doing it, and we'll see how it goes. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. For the near future, equipment's a big deal. Getting a really good video lens is one of my top priorities. Sometime next year, I'm also hoping to be able to scrape money together and pick up a refurbished Sony A6400, so I can have a camera just for still photography. The camera that I have doesn't have a viewfinder, so when I'm out during the day trying to take pictures of cats, I'm looking at a little LCD screen, and in broad daylight, it's really hard to see it. So hopefully by next year, I can get a 6400 with a really good viewfinder and be able to start doing a lot more still photography once we hit fall and winter again during the day. So other than that, that's all the news from here. Hope everybody's well. Thank you guys for your subscriptions. It means the world to me. And as usual, until next time, do something kind for cats. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.